Paul Rossi here with 910 Drones and Sergeant Rick Smith with the Antioch Police Department. Sergeant Smith is going to do a playback on how the UAS was supportive in a SWAT operation with his department.
Yeah, in this video that you're going to see, we were serving a high-risk search warrant, and we regularly train with our SWAT team to assist them, not only as an overwatch, but as an investigative tool and also an officer safety tool. And this one, the video you're watching now, we are actually serving a search warrant / arrest warrant on a subject wanted for attempt murder related to a shooting that occurred during Halloween in another jurisdiction. We were one of multiple search warrants being served on this day at the same time. As you watch the video, you'll see the SWAT team is approached in an armored vehicle to the front. But at the same time, we had pre-launched 2 drones. Myself and one of my other pilots have an understanding of taking up and bisecting that house into sides. Starting from the front, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 going around clockwise. The video you see now, you see that one of the responsible just jumped out of a 2nd-story window. When this happens, we've already rehearsed and practiced that if it comes out in your field of view, that drone takes the pursuit. The supporting drone on the other side automatically climbs to an elevation to get a full view from the top down of that location. We already had an established perimeter. The subject realized that, and he actually went to ground and hid at the corner of that blue and white house you see depicted there. The drone was able to give a live feed to all the officers on the perimeter and the SWAT team, while the other drone was flying over top, providing an overwatch in case this was a decoy fleeing from the house to lead us off, so the real bad guy could flee out another way, or we had multiple suspects attempting to flee. It's always the unknown when making entry into these type of search warrants. So the platform we're flying here now was a Mavic 2 Enterprise. We did have the ability to attach the speakers and or lights. These were the duals at the time. We didn't have the zooms yet. So we're flying at a steady altitude. I believe he was at 100 feet. I had climbed originally to 125, and then the overwatch took a height of almost 300 feet. This subject is making his decisions while hiding down under that trash cans at the corner. If you look at the bottom left corner of the house there. After several minutes, he realized the drone was there. He was given direction and instructions to come out with his hands up and which way to go. This information was relayed to the SWAT team, who was able to assemble a quick arrest team that include all the tools necessary: lethal force, less lethal force, and arrest team to go take custody. He was directed to put his hands up. He would not be harmed. This time, the pursuit drone maintains that pursuit. You see the subject coming under the tree lines. He goes out of sight where the house is. The advantage of having the overwatch is when the pursuit drone loses sight, the overwatch drone gains that. At the same time, you see the subject coming out to surrender. Now, this isn't something you can just do on the fly. This is something you have to practice and train with. Again, my mantra is train, train, train. Burn the batteries. And this is another example of what that training can do for you. We were able to coordinate a safe apprehension, and it turned out to be the target we were looking to arrest. We further assisted the SWAT team in the clearance of the house. And this is a perfect example of how to safely do an operation that if you practice it, looks so smooth. If you don't practice, it's going to look very jumpy.
Thank you very much, Smith, for sharing that information with us. And I think it's important for anybody in public safety that's watching this video to understand train, train, and train more. So thank you, Sergeant Smith.
Thank you.